So Christmas is around the corner, New Year's around the corner, and a lot of you guys are probably feeling lost because I know that every time the new year comes up, a lot of people look back on the year and aren't happy with the position that they're in, feel like they failed themselves, feel like they're still in the same position you were in last year, feels like nothing's changed. And I just want to hop on here and tell you guys that there is light at the end of the tunnel. This is a normal thing. And I think at any level that you're at in life, you'll still feel this at the end of the year. You'll feel something. And when it comes closer to the end of the year, a sense of feeling lost, feeling like you're running out of time, because the year is closing off, right? And so it makes sense. This is a normal feeling. And at the end of the day, it's up to you guys to choose what you want to do with that feeling. You want to use it as fuel. You want to use it to apply yourself to be a better version of yourself. Do you want to use it to your advantage? Or would you like to just sit there and dwell on the past situation that, your time was wasted on, and just dwell on the position that you're in? There's a lot of different types of people in this world, but not that many. And I've said this before, there's three types of people in this world. There's a type of people that'll make things happen. There's a type of people that just sit there and wait for things to happen. And there's a type of people that just wonder what's happening. So I'm gonna say that again. There's three types of people in this world. The ones that wait for things to happen, the ones that are wondering what's happening, and then the ones that make it happen. And you have to decide what type of person you want to be, not only for yourself, but for the people around you. And if you're going to sit there and just wait for things to happen in life, a large majority of the times they won't happen, because situations that you just wait for, yeah, they might fall in your lap, but if you don't know how to make it happen, you're not going to be able to take advantage of that situation. So you're just going to be sitting there waiting for things to happen all the time. And you don't want to put yourself in that situation, man. You don't want to put yourself in that situation. Do you really want to be that person? It's up to you at the end of the day to decide who you want to be for you and who you want to be for the people around you. Now I want to talk a little bit about my journey to achieving what I've achieved so far, to getting here to where I'm at now, what I've kind of gone through, the hardships that I've struggled with over time. I think it's important because most people don't talk about it. And most people just think it's just sunshine and rainbows and you just walk off into the sunset and live a happy life. Unfortunately, that's not how a lot of these things work. Unfortunately, that's not how life works whatsoever. So for myself, getting into e-commerce, I sold sunglasses the first time around, and I don't know if I've said this story before, but I sold sunglasses. They were Kurt Cobain sunglasses. I thought that, they were gonna work, and honestly, they probably could have, had I been a little bit more knowledgeable with what I was doing. And that's the thing, with knowledge comes opportunity, right? And so with me, the opportunity was always there, but I didn't have the knowledge in order to make those opportunities work out for myself. And so because of that, I tried and I tried and I tried, and I spent all this money trying to advertise this one product when I didn't even build out my website properly. I launched my ads off my phone. Like, my campaign structure just wasn't there. And then that's when I started to realize, I was like, you know what? If it was this easy to do, then everybody would be doing it. Now, the thing is, I don't want to say it's hard to do. It's just the fact that most people don't apply themselves in most areas. And because most people don't apply themselves in most areas, things just don't end up working out because, you launch something bare minimum and you barely put in the effort to actually try and make it work. If it doesn't work, you just quit. And so that's why a large majority of people just don't succeed in a lot of different places. It's not only with e-com, the same factors apply themselves in every other area of life. The same factors apply themselves when, you go out and you want to work out. You go to the gym, showing up to the gym is one thing, pushing the weight is one thing, but actually challenging yourself to push more weight than you pushed the day before is the thing that's going to help you grow, is the thing that's going to help you build those muscles. But a large majority of people don't do that, and that's why they don't see results in the gym. So those same concepts apply themselves in every other area of life. And I think life is real simple. When you really put into perspective, life is really simple. All you have to do is just apply yourself. A large majority of these things, once again, it's not hard, it's just work. What are you willing to invest your energy into to make work? And so coming back to my journey, and what I learned at this point was I took the first step into launching. I took the first step into creating something that could potentially put me in a better position. And I started to learn from there, right? So I launched those glasses. My store wasn't optimized, and that's when I started looking into it. Why is my stuff not working? Most people at that point in time will just up and leave and just quit. And so I'm like, you know what? This isn't working. Let me try and figure this out. So I turned my ads off, found a new product, tried the same thing. Turned my ads off, found a new product, tried the same thing. Eventually got my first sale. And it probably wasn't until I spent like at least a couple $100 that I got my first sale. And I was like, okay, so this stuff works, I can sell, but the way that I'm doing it right now is not sustainable. So I had the proof of concept in a sense where I understood that I could build an online store, I could put products on it, and it would sell. Just if I, ran advertisements and whatnot. But obviously I wasn't doing something right. And that's when you start to optimize and you start to learn. So I started to look into competitor websites. I started to look at the other websites that were running certain products, and I was like, okay, cool, I need a logo. I started to watch more YouTube videos. I bought a course. I did all this stuff. I got scammed on a course too. And I just took it to the chin and I just kept going because I was just like, it's not worth it. Why am I going to let the game beat me? So from there, after that first store, I ended up buying that course. And then, so I started making more and more sales. So I understood that things had to be a little bit more branded. I understood that, I had to have higher quality ads on the front end. I understood that there was a certain campaign structure that I had to follow. And I started to just solidify all of these systems in a sense where I understood that, all right, if I do this way and it doesn't work, I did everything right. And it just comes down to either my product or my marketing angle. And it was a matter of me understanding and building out my own system that worked for me. And over time, eventually I found something that worked for me. So I ended up just seeing better and better results over time, started spending more and more money on advertising, and literally just reinvested every single dollar I had, went to work and, made money to just push back into my ads. And like, I didn't care to lose money. I didn't care. I'm walking, mind you, I'm living at home. So what does it matter for me to have money to go out and buy food? Like it just, what did it matter for me to even have, $5,000 in my bank account, 10 grand in my bank? It doesn't mean anything to me. It was really pointless because I live at home. It's not like I have expenses or necessities that I had to really be paying for. So I was willing to just throw all of that money in the garbage if it meant it was going to teach me something in the long run. If it meant that I was going to be able to build a better future for myself and put me in a better situation. And you know what? It got to a point where like this stuff really just turned into a video game for me. And I didn't really care about the finances all that much anymore. And I really just enjoyed getting up, finding products, building stores, making video ads, trying to launch them, seeing if they sold. If they didn't sell, I'm just like, shit, okay, fuck it. I'll find a new one, do the same thing over and over again. And it was just like the little burst of adrenaline that I had doing that in comparison to everything else in life. Like that's what I really strove for or strived for. Like I don't know if strove is a word, but I didn't really care to like lose the money. Like I was having fun, right? Like the same way a lot of people will go out and spend money on V-Bucks and spend money on, you buy Riot points. Like I spent my money on just marketing and it was fun. And so what this really taught me too is like, people say do something you're passionate about, but you also have to understand where your passion lies, right? So at the time, I had a lot of fun doing this the same way that people have fun playing video games. Like right before that, I was in like my Call of Duty era, and I used to just play Call of Duty all the time, and that's what I enjoyed doing. Like I would get up, I would go do that. I did the 2K stuff, I did the Madden stuff too. Like trust me. And when it came to this business stuff, what happened was I just had a drive and a passion for it. Like I worked on that stuff as if I was playing one of those video games, and it wasn't work to me. It was easy. And now the thing is, as I've grown in my journey, or on my journey, and I've grown on my path, I've come to realize that what I was passionate for wasn't necessarily the building websites and actually, going out and running ads and all those things. I wasn't passionate for that. What I was passionate for was the drive to see something better, to see better results over time, to do better than I did yesterday. That's what I was passionate about. And that's the one thing that I still find passion in. Like I like seeing results. I like seeing myself accomplish things. It gives me a sense of gratification that allows me to just excel in life. And because of that, I hold those same values to this day. I just work and I work and work and work and work. And I'm not necessarily sitting there doing the same manual labor that I was always doing before. But the drive and the passion to be greater, to build something successful, to build something that can change people's life is still there, the same way that it's always been there. And that's what you guys have to be able to find the passion in. Don't find the passion in the manual labor. Don't find the passion in what you're doing. Find the passion to be greater. Find the passion to do something that will allow you to be yourself and strive for better things than you've ever strove for in life. And that's what you guys have to find the passion in. That's where it comes from. That's where, you'll be able to find a sense of feeling purpose in life. A lot of people lack purpose because they don't have anything to strive for. You don't have ambition to work towards, a better goal for yourself. You don't have ambition to create a better life for the people around you. You don't have ambition for any of those things. And because of that, you just have no purpose in life. Like, what do you live for? And that's the one thing you have to ask yourself. What will allow you to just be the best version of yourself? These are the type of questions you have to be asking yourself on a daily basis, because if you don't, that's when people start falling off. Find the why behind you do everything. Find the reason as to why you do what you do, or you think the way you think. You just have to take the time to reflect. Like, I could sit out here honestly and I could talk to myself all day, and as much as I'm talking to you guys in these videos, I'm talking to myself as well. This is allowing me to just give myself that extra burst, that little boost that I might need on a day-to-day basis to just feel more positive, feel more motivated. It allows me to just let my thoughts out and think freely. And honestly, if you guys have to do the same thing, I'm not saying you need to sit here and record every day and post these videos on YouTube, but take the time to just sit and reflect, bro, and just talk to yourself and just stand who you are as a person. Like, I'm talking to myself every day, bro. I used to do this shit every day before I was even posting. Take the time to just reflect, understand who you are as a person, understand where you want to go in life, understand what position you're in right now. Where are you, bro? Are you still working a 9-to-5 job? Are you working, in a fast food restaurant? Are you working in retail? And what did you tell yourself you wanted to do? When I was growing up, you know what? I have a diary somewhere from when I was a kid. You go to elementary school and they tell you to put on a piece of paper what you want to be when you grow up and who your role model is and whatever it is. And I said I wanted to be a scientist. And I had like a little telescope and stuff when I was a kid, and a little microscope. And I don't know. I'm thinking about this now because the way that things go, right? Like, what did you guys tell yourself you want to be versus where you want to be at now? And what opportunities you have to put yourself in the position that you want to be into now? Once again, most of this stuff isn't hard. It's just work. It's a matter of applying yourself. Like, look, I got palm trees in the background, bro. I hope like this acts as motivation to you guys. Like, I never thought I would be here. I never thought I would be here until I understood and I unlocked the potential to believe that I would be here, and I put myself here and I did it. And I'm still going. Like, this ain't shit to me, bro. Like, this, I'm just in a place now where I know that I'm going to be able to grow, where I'm going to be able to be the best version of myself, and I'm just going to keep pushing, bro. I'm going to keep it pushing. Like, there's not much more I could say. So this will probably bring us to the end of the video, guys. And honestly, like recording these videos outside. This is the second day in a row that I do it. You guys saw yesterday's video. I was here with the palm trees, the water back there again. I'm here by the pool. And honestly, I should probably give you guys a little tour of all this stuff. I'm going to probably start vlogging again, getting those things out there. We got to run streams. More of those are coming, more of them on the way. And yeah, I appreciate all you guys for all the love and support you've been showing. Once again, our Telegram group is growing pretty fast. Click the link in the description below. It's a free group where you can network with like-minded individuals and just put yourself in a place where you could be yourself, where you could share your goals, your aspirations, and not be judged by people, and actually find people that'll help you move into a better direction in life. So that being said, let me know in the comment section down below what you guys are still struggling with. And I'm gonna get back to you guys with response videos. And aside from that, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.